I am live. Hello world. People have been busy chatting while I've been picking up my picking up my burger. I've been informed, Bob Sacamano, I've been informed that Frango Charcoal Chicken in Bella Vista do a good Portuguese chicken burger. It's okay. It's okay, Frangos. And yes, go for a ciabatta right now. You're right. Who wants to see the burger? It's some Aussie guy that eats and reviews burgers on YouTube. Really? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Hungry Jacks and stuff, right? Yeah, there's a niche for that, I'm sure. I assume everyone can hear me, right? I'm good to go. Got my chips. There you go. There you go. Ta-da. Whoa. Beautiful. They are not hot, but here's the burger. Here's the burger. Ribs and burger. I've got the my standard is the lemon and herb chicken burger. Let's have a look. Haven't had a look yet. Don't eat it. Take it apart. Oh. So some coleslaw on the top. Right, there you go. There's the burger. Oh, the chicken's a little bit smaller than usual. Usually it is bigger than that. Usually, like, it really hangs over the side, like massively hangs over the side. I don't want to Kamagutsa here. Don't want to Kamagutsa, but it is a pretty good burger, let me tell you. And actually, whoa. Hang on. Whoa, something just went. Something just Kamagutsa there. I wonder. Hang on. Here you go. I've got the tools. I have the talent. Ta-da! There you go. One burger. There we go. You can have a look without coming to Gutsa. There you go. But that's yeah, lemon and herb chicken. You probably can't see it under there, but there's some tomato and other stuff. Anyway, there you go. That is the burger. So let me switch back because you can't see me eat it. Everyone wants to see me eat it. Just eat it, eat it. Boom. A burger is chicken? Of course a burger can be chicken. Chicken is my standard meat. Pretty much don't eat anything else. Oh no, they've given me, okay, yeah, they've folded it. They've folded it. This one's, there you go. It's got a fold on it. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's the money shot. There you go. So they've folded it. Yeah, because usually it sticks out like that far either end. So here we go. Here we go. So yeah, I've kind of got double thickness today. Where's the cheese? No, I don't want any cheese rubbish. Thank you, Teeny, for you're eating a chicken burger from St. Peter's Bakery in Adelaide right now. There you go. Awesome. Simultaneous burger eating. Nice. I won't put that comment up. It's not a burger, it's a sandwich. What? What sort of rubbish is that? How is this not a burger? How is this not a burger? Mmm. Yum yum. This is definitely not a sandwich. Who votes? Is this a sandwich or a burger? Are you kidding me? No, it's not even worthy of a poll. It's not a sandwich. No beef patty equals sandwich. Does it have bacon? No, I didn't get bacon. I have resisted. Bacon is... I don't know if it's optional extra on this one. You can get it as optional extra on other ones. I think it might be. They've just changed their their ordering app. So I don't know. Haven't looked. Hang on. The spillage. Jimmy's late. Who toasts burger buns? Yes. Yes. Yours has got bacon. Teeny. Yeah. Probably should have got. Should have seen if there was a bacon option. Everything's better with bacon. Burger is a type of sandwich. We're getting technical. Maximum 5 out of 10 instantly for no bacon. Yeah, well, fair enough. Fair enough. And I just discovered too, with the new app thing they got, new ordering system, this is actually cheaper during the week if you have it for lunch. They've got like a lunch special. It's like $5 cheaper. So I didn't get that today because it's Saturday. It's not a work day. Looks like a burger from Just Burgers. Nope. No. There's another burger joint here, which is Burger Point or something. Had it once when they first opened here at Norwest. Nah. Meh. It was just meh. Seems to be popular though. Don't know why. Making you hungry? Have you tried El Jana? That's the one that's opening here soon, isn't it? Am I wrong? I think El Jana is the... yes, El Jana is the charcoal chicken. Yes, they're opening one here. I mentioned this the other week. They're opening one. Oh, yeah, no, the mayo's gone everywhere. El Jana is opening in a spot here in the business park, right next to the Norwest station, and which has always been the death location. Every single restaurant that's open there has died because it's not in the shopping centre. It's like it's next to the station. You have to physically walk a couple of more meters. People are lazy. Oh no, it was just, well, this is before the station went in, so but it's been sitting there empty. And yeah, they make pretty good. I've only ever had it once, but it seemed alright. But I need to sample more fare there, so it's going to open soon. They're hiring staff at the moment. Yeah, and the location, I think it was an old Pizza Hut. so it looks kind of Pizza Hutty. And it's there's been 5 companies in there, and they've all failed. And there's been like and it's been sitting there ever since the Norwest station opened, and it's just been sitting empty. It's been rotting, and so I don't know if they bought it or leased it, but they probably got it cheap, and they're gonna give it a go. I've got no more chicken left, so I'm just eating bun now. Yeah, it's a bit messy. They forgot to give me a serviette, so yeah. There you go. Anyway, that's lunch. I am free today. Apparently, I've got like most of the day. Yeah. There's no tennis today, and Mrs. EEVblog and the kids are at a water park with some other family members. And there's the chips again. The chips are really good. The ribs and burger chips are good. Not as good as the local fish and chip shop at the shopping centre here, Norwest, but they're shut down at the moment. They're doing some sort of reno or something. They're completely shut down, all boarded up. But they say they're going to reopen. But they've got the best chips. Time to jump in the pool. Yeah, we just got we just switched our, because costs were spiraling out of control on the pool, let me tell you. Yeah, so we just swapped. We were going to go with an entire glass fencing, you know, the frameless type, you know, it's just got a little thing at the bottom and glass panels stick up, you know. It looks all wanky and fancy. That's what Mrs. EEVblog wanted, and then you know, it's pretty pricey, and so we decided, oh no, we've just got a bloody colour-bond back fence anyway, so we're going with just glass on the front where our deck is, and so we're going with the glass panel in there, which should look good, and then down the side we're just getting the traditional black aluminium, you know, fencing or whatever. And we just got the quote back last night, and it's much cheaper. That's a much cheaper option to go half glass at the front and none down the side. So yeah, so it'll sort of be half and half, which is fine because we've got a weird setup. So yeah. Hey flippers. Flipper obviously has a pool. First time you caught me live. Yeah, I don't do live much. It's usually much earlier than this, but I was busy shooting a video with the fan. I'll give you an update on the multimeter repair in a minute after I finish. Oh look, they're stuck together. Fries? No, no, these are chips. These are chips. Fries are what we call McDonald's, like the really shoestring fries. So no, these would be called chips here. Generally, like if you go to a fish and chips shop, you'll generally get fatter than that. You'll get fatter chips. And if you're talking slices cut up, they're wedges. Not chips, they're wedges here. Don't know what they're called overseas, but yeah. If you Google potato wedges, are potato wedges a thing in the US? Is that what they're called? Can somebody verify? Go the wedges, vertically stacked chips. This must be Samsung. Yep. Okay, so they're wedges, are they, Thomas? It's been so long since I've been to the US, I totally forget. You call them French fries in the US. No, not called French fries here. Fries, they'll just be called fries at if you go to Macca's. But generally, chips is the accepted term here. Canada as well. Scallops. Yeah, the last lab video, yeah, the lab tour. I uploaded that to the wrong channel. I uploaded it to that was going to go on the second channel. I uploaded it to the main channel by mistake. I've done that 3 times in like the last 3 weeks. I've uploaded the video to the wrong channel. And haven't realised, so I've uploaded it, released it, and like, oh man. Because YouTube's got this bug, it keeps logging me back and forth between, it's weird. So yeah, and sometimes it tells me I'm logged into one channel, but I'm not. Remember, I got too many tabs open or something. So fries, slices are uniform thickness. Slices, wedges are non-uniform thickness. Yes, a wedge is hence the name. You know, it looks like a wedge because they're cut differently. The thick ones, steak fries. Yeah, there are some places that call them steak fries here. You know, at a steak joint. yeah. So the steak ones are much wider, thin, wider. So they're like a chip, but they're a flatter, thinner, wider chip. Yeah. There's a few places there that call them steak fries. But if they're square, then they're just chips. They aren't steak fries. Steak fries are generally flatter. You missed the burger. You have to scroll back. I got a ribs and burger, lemon and herb chicken burger, which had a slightly smaller chicken breast than usual. Curly fries. Haven't had them since the 80s, don't think. Hey, Austin, Texas. So anyway, I'll finish these and then I'll show you. Oh, almost Kamagutsa! Almost. It's alright, it's a clean bench. I got them before the, is it the 3 or 5 second rule? Got them, no worries. What thoughts on liquid instruments? I have no idea what you're talking about. What are liquid instruments? Is EEV Discover a dead channel now? Yeah, I think so. I've got like 30-something thousand subscribers. I just went to the University of New South Wales. I just shot a quantum computer thing, a follow-up to my previous quantum computer talk, which you can see on the EEV Discover channel. And I just went to the lab. So I've got 2+ hours of footage checking out a quantum computer in the lab there. And it's great. But I haven't started to edit that yet. And I'm wondering, where should that go? Should it go on the EEV Discover channel or the main EEVblog channel? I'm thinking the main EEVblog channel. I don't know, snap poll. Should my quantum computer video go on the main EEVblog channel? Or should it go on the EEV Discover channel, like my existing one? Both. Maybe. Sorry, I just ate the longest one. I just ate the longest chip. But someone wants me to measure the resistance of a chip. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Oh, so a multimeter. You think I'd be able to find a bloody multimeter, wouldn't you? One chip. Sorry, it's not a very big one, but I've only got the smallies left. Both EV Discover, EV. Everyone wants me to put on. No one's saying main channel only. The dumpster diving channel. Both EV Discover, both. Both. Interesting. So nobody thinks. Is there anyone who thinks that I should let the EEV Discover channel die and just put everything on the main channel? Is there anyone who thinks that? Yes or no? $10K per centimetre. It's a decent guess. Let's go. Yeah, ohmsky. That's about a centimetre. Oh, hang on. Oh, geez. No, I'll put the probes flat. Oh, flat probes don't do anything. On the outside, I've got nothing. Nothing. You've got to go inside. You've got to pierce it. 300K, you've got to pierce it. Wow, there you go. 300 something K. But if I leave it on the out, like I'm putting a lot of. Oh no, there we go. No, oh no, because it actually went through. But if I just rest it on the outside there, nah, you've got to pierce it through. So anyway, there you go. Interesting. Don't want to waste the chip. Anyway, what was the consensus there? No, probably better. No. It is easy enough for people to subscribe to both. The outside is oil, that's insulation, yep. Of course you'd eat it. Any engineer would eat it. Main. There you go, it's done. Alright. Now, hang on. I'll turn it on. You know how I repaired the Agilent U1273AX multimeter, right? I'm feeding in 3 volts precisely, and you remember how that was 3.001 when I did the repair video. After a couple of days, the bastard actually actually jumped up. It's actually crept up. It went up to 3.003 and now it's 3.0045. Right? So it's still something on that board. I cleaned that as best as I could, using, all sorts of stuff. and so anyway, that was on eBay. The bid was up to $560 or something. So, but I had to pull it. I had to pull it off eBay because I couldn't, in all conscience, sell it like that when I showed in the video that it was 5.001, and now it's actually drifted after a couple of days. I decided to recheck it, and I think the day after it was still pretty close, and then all of a sudden it's like 3.003 and now it's 3.0045, and it might even go up. Anyway, yes, you missed the burger action, Wizard Tim. You missed it. It's empty. The burger is empty. Yeah, well, the spec is .005. So yeah, it's out of spec. It was in spec before. Now it's just drifted out of spec again. So yeah, that's annoying. So there must still be some contamination in there. And yeah, it's really annoying. Oh, hang on, I've got some super chats. Hang on. Thank you, Mike JM. If you wanted to switch multiple things with one TTL or CMOS signal shoved through one MOSFET, it'll give each its own. Tried both, they work. Just curious, proper way. If you wanted to switch multiple things... Oh, multiple things. Oh, right. Oh, multiple things with one TTL or CMOS signal shoved through one MOSFET. Well, you don't want to shove them through one MOSFET because then you're summing them, right? You can certainly use one TTL or CMOS signal to drive the multiple gates of multiple MOSFETs. That's what you do. So yeah, you would, but you don't need your own. I assume you're talking about the gate drive. Yeah, no, you don't need your own drive, a single control signal, unless you want to control them independently, of course. If you want to control them independently, obviously you've got to drive them with different signals. But if you want the one signal, multiple things with one TTL or CMOS signal, yeah. So yes, you would have multiple MOSFETs, but tie all the gates together and just drive them that way. Yeah, that'd be the proper way, unless I'm missing something, an interpretation of that. Thank you, Heinrich. So you could use fried potatoes then as a HV insulator. Why not? Patent it, quick. Best food channel video ever. I'll catch up. Need a drink now. Are they doing anything useful with quantum computing yet? The answer is no, not really. They certainly not on the one that I was checking out. The one I was checking out is basically a pure research quantum computer, just researching the physics behind it, basically. So he leaves that up to the other commercial players, you know, the IBMs and the Googles and whatnots. Because apparently it takes a lot of money to build a practical quantum computer, and the uni doesn't have the money. Yes, there have been PC builds submerged in mineral oil. Yes, the old IBM computer that I took apart. The IBM on the big ceramic thing filled with mineral oil. And the underwater seismic thing, we used to fill some of our stuff with oil as well. We used to use Isopar M though. Which is a mineral oil? Isopar M. ExxonMobil product solution. Isopar M. It's an isoparaffin fluid, a high purity synthetic. Come on, data sheet. Oh. A high purity synthetic isoparaffinic hydrocarbon fluid. Suitable for aerosols, cleaning, coating, cosmetics, metalworking, radical polymerization processes. Whoa. Anyway, yeah, we used to use Isopar M. We had massive drums full of Isopar M. Oh, like, as in when I'm talking massive, I'm talking the height of this lab. Yeah, we used so much of it. It used to be all over the floor. You get all over the instruments. It's just everywhere. Did I get to see any of the ANFF lab at University of New South? No, just from outside the windows. We didn't go in. Just from outside. There's some footage of that from outside the glass. But no, we didn't. I didn't go into the chip fab. They do have a chip fab there. We've got footage of people in their bunny suits. Really, Penrose reckons that it's possible for quantum effects to be used by the brain. Why not? Although he's not a neurologist, is he? No, he's not. I don't know if he's a like theoretical physicist. No, they're real quantum computer. You can do the real effect. What they do, well, what this one's doing, this one's using silicon with a, so they've basically got a silicon MOSFET. They manufacture one silicon MOSFET, one silicon, with special properties. It's not really a high electron mobility one. I did ask that question. It's not. But anyway, they use it in the nonlinear part of the. Anyway, they manufacture a MOSFET, and basically the way they measure the quantum effect is to measure a single electron jumping into the source of that FET, and you simply measure the current. You simply measure the current, which is in the order of nanoamps, 2 nanoamps, something like that. Depends. And then they use if you use phosphorus doping, then you can get 3 qubit informational elements in the one thing. But if you use oh god, I've got a mental block. What's the other one they use? Anyway, there's another doping they use. They can have 8. You can have 8. Oh, sorry, 2 versus 8. So you can have 8 possible states or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, it's fascinating. I've got well over 2 hours of footage, I think. It's a lot. Could you make a good oscilloscope with a Raspberry Pi 4? Well, you can make an oscilloscope, but it's all about the front end, and oscilloscope's about the front end. So if you put, sure, I mean a Raspberry Pi 4's got enough grunt. But yeah, no, it's all about the front end. I couldn't find an answer to this question. Why freezing chips makes it work? Are you talking about the quantum chips? At ambient temp, like a chip on TV, no cold, no work, freeze. Okay, talking about quantum computers, the reason that they freeze them is it's all fundamental physics. It's Stefan, Boltzmann's constant, and what's he? Oh God, my brain is not working today. My brain is not working. Yeah, the fundamental constants, they have to be at that temperature, because the temperature determines the operating frequency of which the quantum effect occurs. That's why they have to use 28 gig and 40 gig, because they correspond, so they have to inject these with RF, right? And that corresponds to, those frequencies correspond to the Boltzmann's constant, and and the basic physics of the material being used, and basically anything higher temperature, it just becomes noisier. So I actually physically saw this the other day on the screen. Like, they've got these individual pulses, and the pulses will just get wider, and they'll start overlapping at a higher temperature. You can make it work at a higher temperature, but the noise is just so bad that you would, and the quantum effect lasts for a shorter period of time as well. Like the information storage lasts for a shorter period of time, so you have to measure it out much faster. So it's all a real trade-off. Anyway, I've got like a 2-hour explanation of that. So it's really good. It's really good. So yes, it's to do with the fundamental physical properties of atoms, nucleuses, all that sort of jazz. Yeah, my brain is not working today. Why can't I get the term out? It's just not coming out of my brain. Throw some atom terms at me. Throw some atomic terms at me, like, you know, Stefan Boltzmann's constant, like Boltzmann's constant and stuff. No, it's not Johnson. No, it's not Johnson noise. It's a different effect. It's a totally different thing. It is not Johnson noise. It's not baryonic matter. It's not entanglement. Throw some other constants at me. Come on, throw some physics constants at me that are related to Fourier. No, this is not it. Come on, whole bunch of engineers in the audience. You can't throw some physics constants at me that have to do with atoms. Oh, come on, I'm disappointed. Is everyone else having a brain fart like I am? Come on, people. It's going to kill me now. Planck's constant. Thank you. Do you think that would come out of my brain? Planck's constant. Yes. So the temperature is directly related to Planck's constant. So the operating temperature and the operating frequency of the, you know, and they have to have very precise frequencies due to Planck's constant. And and it has to be used at that temperature. Well, no, it doesn't have to be. But the higher temperature you go, the shorter the period of time that you can store the information for before you have to read it out, or do your processing or whatnot. So yeah, that's why they use it at cold temperatures. Anyway, I'm absolutely butchering that, so don't listen to me. Wait until the video comes out. Yes, Planck's constant. Why did Planck's constant not come out of my head? Like, Jesus, I mean, granted, how many decades, like how often do engineering do we use Planck's constant? Like, well, how often would you think about it? Like, you know, I haven't thought about it since I studied it, right? Like, nah. Can you have one? Can you have one what? Jeez, it's getting warm in here. I think I'm going to turn the aircon on. It's really hot outside today. Aircon still works. I do believe that's the first time I've used the aircon since last summer. Since the tail end of last summer. Because I don't need to warm this place up. Like this place, even on like middle of winter, like I'm in a big commercial building here, it never gets below 20. Like, I don't think I've ever seen it get below 20. So yeah, it's but during the peak of summer in here in this lab, I think the hottest I've ever seen is 27, 28, something like that. But that's on a real scorching hot day, and all the other offices are baking, and you know. What happened with the big clown kit I received a decade ago? Oh God, it's probably in the bunker somewhere, in a box due to one of the moves. I think I tried to give it away and then somebody didn't reply. Max 35C or so this weekend, is it? Yeah. They didn't. What Thunderfoot video debunking video are we talking about? People aren't talking about LK99, are they? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Aiden's tech. You're way behind. You missed the whole. Wow, you totally missed that. Oh, and didn't I cop some shit over that? Oh my God. People were going to the... People were saying it was the death of my channel. My LK99 video was the death of my channel. Who's laughing now? LK99 was a... It wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing. And all of a sudden, within a week, the critics just sulked away. As in critics of anyone who talked against it. Oh my God, LK99 was like a technical religious movement. It was like a cult. Oh my God. If you said one bad word about LK99, you were hounded. There was a week there where you were absolutely hounded. Is the sound distorting a bit? Yeah, it could be. Automatically adjust. Oh yeah, it's peaking. I can boom. Check. How's that? Check. I think that audio is going to be better. Check. Checkity doodah. Check. I think that mic volume will be better. LK99 scientists missing. Gas companies killed them. Yeah, better. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I had auto. I don't know. Auto's worked before. It almost went to the trust the science levels. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty close. Seriously, there were many people saying it was the death of my channel. I've destroyed all my credibility because I dared say, make fun of a video that the LK99 mob did. And then the next day after my video, their website disappeared. As far as I know, it hasn't come back. What a coinkydink. I was the only one who did a video on their video with the copper plate thing. I think I'm the only one who actually really said anything about that publicly and actually called that out for the bullshit that it was. I've still got the bullshit button somewhere. I need them in a convenient location. Didn't have a problem. Sound is quieter, but distortion is still there. All right. Well, look. For your audio purists, watch this or listen to this. Check it out now. How's the audio level now? How is it now? The audio will be spectacular. My dulcet tones will be coming through perfectly because I've switched mics to this bad boy right here. You can barely hear. Distortion gone. Yes, I changed mics. Yeah, I've got a finely honed bullshit detector. Oh man. Because I was one of the first people. What was I the first? Maybe I would have been one. If not, I was one of the first people to say anything bad about LK99. Oh my. Most other debunkers waited, but as soon as I saw that video, I went, bullshit. So I called it out on the video. Yep. Still a little delayed. Yeah, because it's yep. Have a comment as compensation. Have this comment as compensation. Thanks, Stick. Hey, Paul Daniel's in the house. Must be the lack of monster cable with triple plated gold lining. You forgot the cryogenically frozen and directional and tellurium copper contacts. What mic is that? It is a Rode Shoddy. It's a Rode Shoddy. There it is. and it goes into this Tascam here. So it's pretty convoluted. This Rode mic goes into this Tascam here, comes out 3.5mm audio, goes into my A10 Mini Extreme, and then it comes out via USB, or is it? Yeah, USB. Whoa. Oh, I must have. Comes out via USB to the PC. How many solder reels do I own? I got a few. Right here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 solder reels. Some of them are very old, like ancient. I don't do a huge amount of soldering, and some of them are just like really, like, I don't know, like a date code would do. You might be shocked. This is probably the oldest one I've got. Multi-core, 5-core. No, it doesn't have a date on it. Doesn't have a date, but that's probably the oldest one I've got. 6040 smart wire. Focus, you bastard. Focus, you bastard. There you go. That's the oldest. That's the oldest one I've got. It's really ancient. No, that's not smart. No, that's just regular 6040. That's not. No, that's just regular 6040. But that's really tiny. That's 0.46 millimeters. Does age affect them much? It can affect the rosin, the flux, but I don't have any data on that. The burger was excellent, thank you. It's as old as when Dick Smith still owned DSE. Not quite, not quite. Because he saw, like, people don't realise when he sold out. It was 1981, I think. Or was it 1983? Give me a fact check. But it was either one of those two dates, I think. Sold to Woolies. 83, I think it might be. Point saying you got 6040 from DSE, right? Back when it was actually Dick Smith Electronics. Yeah. Really? There's no multi-core at J-Car? Maybe they are and they just don't say they're multi-core. But I don't know. Chilling right now with a can of Jack Daniel's Cola. Don't drink that poison shit. Do yourself a favour. Am I wearing pants? Yes. Woolies bought 60% in 1980. Oh, I got both dates wrong. 60% in 1980. There you go. Yeah. Now just a brand of Kogan. For those who aren't aware, I did actually bid with somebody else. We did a co-bid together. A name you'll know, but I won't mention. We bid for the rights to the Dick Smith head. And the like the actual Dick Smith, you know, the Dick head logo and the website. So we bid on the, because they were selling it, all their assets. They were selling like in multiple things, so you could bid on one thing. And we bid on the Dick head, the trademark to the Dick head logo, the Dick head, and the Dick Smith website. But Kogan, Ruslan Kogan, beat us. He outbid us. He's got a lot more money than us, and he just bid for the whole lot. So even though they were selling them, they were auctioning them off in different lots, right? You could just buy the customer list. You could just buy, you know, the all sorts of different things. You could just buy the IP rights. You just buy the domain name. You could just, you know, but he obviously came in with one massive big deal and said, I want the whole freaking lot, piss everyone else off, and I'm buying the lot. So he won, and we lost. But I almost bought, but I did bid on the Dick head. True story. I won't tell you how much. It was a significant. It was quite significant. But we thought we might be able to do something with the website, you know. So yeah, Rustlin beat me and got dick. Yep. It basically they pulled it, like it was like a blind auction. It wasn't like a live thing. It was a blind auction. It says, you know, send in your best price, you know. So we sent in our best price, and then they just pulled everything, and then they said, sorry, somebody's won the whole lot. So you can't get 60/40 anymore, Carthor. Not allowed. They can only sell it to companies. Oh, that kind of sucks ass, doesn't it? Nothing wrong with a bit of lead. What's Siemens Expedition? I don't know what Siemens Expedition is. I got no idea. So I guess I don't have any thoughts. Any news on the pool? I mentioned that before. We're saving some money by going half glass and half black aluminium fencing. We saved a lot of money. Like the fencing cost went like, was it half? Yeah, it was pretty close to half. It was half. So yeah, we saved a lot of money. But then we have to rebuild a wall properly, and then she wants all this other thing resurfaced, so there's another buttload of money. Oh man, it just keeps adding up. Holy shit. But yeah, tiling might start soon. Well, as in tiling the top surface. The beadcrete goes on last. The actual coating of the pool goes on last. That's like days before we fill it. So we pretty much have to have the fence done by then, because they won't allow you to fit it unless the fence is done and certified. So fencing and other wall construction is what's holding things up. So yeah. Yeah, pool is a large hole in the backyard that you try to fill up with $50 notes. Yeah, I didn't want one. Yes, pools are heavily regulated in Australia, massively so. Hugely regulated. I mentioned this on the last live show, I think. I've got a friend who they did an extension on their house. All right? They just put an extension on their house. Nothing to do with the pool. Didn't even touch it. But because they put an extension on their house, they had to recertify the pool. I'm not kidding. They had to recertify the pool. The certifier came out and went, this pool is non-compliant. You have to completely renovate this pool. Bingo, there's another 40 grand or something down the shitter. There was nothing wrong with their pool. But because it didn't meet current compliance, it met the compliance 15 years ago or something, you know. But now it doesn't meet current compliance for something, or for a bunch of things. And it triggers it. Once you do an extension on your house, that triggers a complete reevaluation of other stuff you've got. So, yep. Burger's gone. Of course, yeah, in Canada you have winter 7 months of the year. Yes, Australia is pretty much a tropical utopia. Pretty much is. Sydney's all right. Sydney can get a little bit chilly in winter, but, you know, generally I'm still walking around in a t-shirt in most days in the middle of winter. It's not a problem. I would just change from shorts to jeans, you know. That's pretty much it. Oh, the big requirements for pools. There's all sorts of stuff. There's also, like, fencing's a huge, big deal. Fencing's everything. But in terms of, like, drainage and in terms of, you know, closeness to sewer easements and other things, it's really, yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want to go beyond Brizzy. How do we heat our house? No, we don't use gas. We use aircon. We use reverse cycle aircon, but we don't have to do it much. Ours is a pretty well insulated house. It's going to even get better because we're going for double glazing windows. There's more money down the shithole. She wants double glazing windows because we've got a mold problem and she's susceptible to mold. So she wants to get rid of that, but that'll improve the thermal efficiency. Even though it's still very good, we don't have to heat or cool our home much. Yeah, we've got spiders in the backyard. We've seen funnel webs, redbacks. Yeah. How do I feel about the new electronics in cycling, wireless shifting? It's cheating, isn't it? So what has it got, a battery in it, and then you have you hook it up to your phone, and your phone's on your handlebars, and you get your Bluetoothy connection, and you shift your gears? Piss off. Yeah, solar has no problems powering their reverse cycle AC, and if you've got a well insulated home, we don't use it much, winter or summer, really. We probably use it more in winter, maybe, because I don't care about the cold, but she's a bit, girls are a bit different, not tough enough. Double glazed windows are cheaper in some countries. Holy shit, no. I won't tell you how much we're paying for double glazed windows, but holy crap. No, you'd be shocked. Double glazed windows. No, there. Well, you can get cheap shit from China. Or cheaper shit. Even the cheap shit from China is expensive. Yes, we have a drop bear net above the pool. Very important. It's part of compliance. Evening. It's not evening. It is now 1 o'clock. I better go do something productive. I don't want to, I better go. I've got 2 videos to release, and I should get started on the bloody DHO 800 review, because I have not done anything. This week was out. I was doing the Uni of New South thing, and I was preparing for a talk I gave there as well. So yeah, and other stuff was going on. I did not play with the Rigol at all this week, and that was the intention. So anyway, I better go. Thank you everyone for joining me. Yeah, glass is not cheap compared to aluminium. You think it might be, but no. Anyway. Yeah, we saved, so just last night we saved like half the cost by rejigging our pool fencing. Saved not quite, at least 40% we saved. So that was, I was lucky, because it's a crap ton of money just for the fencing. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me. I will catch you next time. I'm going to release 2 videos now. Bye.